Good day, everyone. It is my great pleasure to reach out to you on this occasion of celebrating 20 years of StreetNet International's existence. StreetNet International is a global alliance, network, and platform for workers in the informal economy around the world. These workers in the informal economy mainly work as street vendors and market vendors, and a great part of these workers are women. Women have a critical role to play in society, in caring for their families as well as communities, and making sure that families have sustained livelihoods. Not only is StreetNet made up of women, there are men, the young people, and the people with disabilities who are also members of StreetNet. So StreetNet has got a very wide and diverse membership. StreetNet International was formed in 2002, founded by Pat Horn, who became the first international coordinator of StreetNet and worked across the world to mobilize and organize workers in the informal economy. It is with great pleasure that we also came on board and worked together with Pat Horn. She has been a mentor. She has continued to work with StreetNet, and we celebrate her contribution. We celebrate all the wisdom that she has shared, and we continue to celebrate the diligence that she worked with to set a standard and an example for all of us. The organization, which worked diligently and tirelessly and continues to do so, to set up StreetNet and to continuously assist StreetNet to keep working, was WIEGO, Women in Informal Employment, Globalizing and Organizing. WIEGO played a critical role in setting up StreetNet. And as we continue to work, we celebrate all these contributions. We celebrate SEWA of India, which is an organization of self-employed women, which also worked very, very hard and contributed to the formation and setting up of StreetNet. As we celebrate 20 years today, it is with great joy and pride that StreetNet has grown from strength to strength and now boasts of organizers in all the 4 regions in which we work, which is Eastern Europe, the Americas, Africa, and Asia. The work that is done by StreetNet has continued to capacitate and build networks between the members. The strength that is in numbers for advocacy and calling for a better and decent form of addressing the work of street vendors and other informal economy workers has continued and grown with the StreetNet members. The advocacy at international level has seen StreetNet scoring points in contributing, assisted by WIEGO and other members of WIEGO, to call for the inclusion of informal economy workers in all labor standards. We are very happy that today we celebrate the recommendation 204 of transitioning the informal economy to formality, which was decided upon by the International Labour Conference of 2015. We also celebrate the International Labour Organization Convention 190 on the elimination of violence and harassment in the world of work, which has got a section which talks to the protection of informal economy workers. The workers around the world work under very bad conditions. They are often harassed and violated by public authorities. But as we continue to lobby and advocate for the rights of workers in the informal economy, it is our great hope that we shall be able to achieve decent work, respect, dignity, and extension of social protection to the workers in the informal economy. Whilst the workers work under very bad conditions, it is very key to note that these are the majority of workers in most countries. As informality continues to grow, it is very important to address the gaps that exist in terms of decent work, in terms of human rights, in terms of dignity for the workers in the informal economy, so that we can all work together to achieve a just and meaningful transition of informality to formality. As we celebrate, I would like to wish all members of StreetNet and all the workers in the informal economy around the world a happy International Vendors' Day, and to also give words of courage, motivation, and hope that together we shall achieve the decent work that we want. Together we shall continue to work to achieve the dignity for workers in the informal economy, who have proved that they are indeed essential workers and they are an enabler of development rather than a public nuisance during the pandemic. The pandemic saw workers in the informal economy cover gaps such as educating even their clients about the preventive measures for COVID, and also they were very active in coming up with their own personal protective equipment when governments could not provide. We had to make our own masks. We came up with a lot of recipes of making hand sanitizers, and yes, that contributed to the survival of many. And above all, we continued to provide basic commodities and basic services to the masses and to the citizens in our respective countries. I wish you all a very good and productive celebration of the International Vendors' Day. Thank you.